Good morning. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. My name is Vijay. Today we discuss what happened yesterday and what is likely to happen today. Uh, so today's topic is what I call the turnaround Tuesday. Now, turnaround is Tuesday, 19 November 2024. So many times you see the market turns around on Tuesday. This is what I have observed in the past. Generally, it may make a lower low than Monday, create more panic, and then it closes higher than Monday's levels. So we used to have this in the fourth week of every month. Of course, we are not there yet, but still, in panic, the Friday, the market panics. Monday, panic continues, and Tuesday, the last vestiges of panic happens, and then it turns around. Even in the US, a turnaround Tuesday is a very popular phenomena, has been tracked from 1928, and things have already, mostly it has gone around. It has worked. Before we go there, let's go to what happened yesterday. A market failed to hold recovery, and Sensex and Nifty ended lower, seventh straight day. Typically, in bull markets, you will not have more than five lower closes, but we are not sure which market we are because of the way the indices are. But I am fairly convinced we are still in a bull market. But whatever it is, for whatever it's worth, the seventh straight day. Very rarely will you get a ninth or tenth down day. So today could be one of those days which could be lower. Broader markets were selectively good. They continue to many stocks continue to outperform, but at the end of the day, they closed flat. Incidentally, every single day we are seeing the bulls are opening higher, or the first hour the highs are not, and then the bears come in and sell heavily, and generally the markets are not able to recover to the day's high by the end of the day. The day's high generally is being made in the first hour, first opening, or first 20 minutes is where the high is being made. So will today be any different? We'll have to see. But I believe that on a day, someday, the market will open high, the selling will be there, and then it will cross the day's high in the second hour, and then it may never come back to the morning lows. So that is the day when actually a turnaround happens. Let's see whether it will happen today. Nifty Bank continue to be positive for 2 days in a row. This goes back to my assessment that Nifty Bank is the stronger of the indices, and Nifty Bank will lead the Nifty index up, and not the other way around. It happened in 2022. I think it will happen this time again. So your news-based moves are there. The APM gas allocation has been cut, and then the city gas stocks fell down up to 20%. And then you had metal stocks. Metal stocks surged on China scrapping their export tax rebate on certain products. Now, China is panicking because US is threatening a 60% tariff. So what they're doing is they're trying to soften the blow by when you negotiate with Trump, and they're taking care to see that they don't have any extra incentives. So they can go to the negotiating table, which is good for Indian products, especially Tata Steel and other metal companies. Then Muthoot Finance reported good results, so that gained, and IT stocks crashed, led by TCS, fearing that there'll be no interest rate reduction. But I think that is temporary. Though I am not a great fan of IT, but I think IT will do well. What did FIS and DIS do? FIS sold as usual, and DIS countered them with a greater amount of purchase. But obviously, the purchases were in different stocks, and sales were in different stocks. So the Nifty closed in the red yesterday, though the Bank Nifty and many stocks closed in the green. What you can notice is in the last few days, I think this month FIs have sold about 23,000, whereas last month I think they sold more than lakh and 50,000 crores. So even if they sell the same amount, it will come to less than 50,000 crores. So whatever they may do, I'm not so concerned because FIs have not been a true indicator of the market. But what the market is missing, generally what happens when the mood is bearish, market misses many important fundamental factors which come into play. So yesterday was a day when lots of fundamental factors have come into play. And here are some of them. The windfall tax, which was a bugbear for the Reliance and the oil marketing companies, is going off from December apparently. So that should do well for these stocks. Then Deepam has come up with the guidelines for PSC stocks, PSC companies, where they have said that they have to give a dividend based on their net worth or based on their profits. So that should augur well for the PSE stocks. And then you also have some exclusive sources talking about FDI limit will go up to 100% in insurance companies, which is the demand of the insurance companies for a very long time. So that should the insurance company should do well. Then you have the tax head, the CBDT chairman, who talks of they'll surpass the tax collection targets for FY25. So they should know what they're doing. So while we feel the economy is not doing well, they know a taxable economy is doing well, and that augurs will come back and do good for the stock market, because the corporates are supposed to will do well. Then the final one is where UK and India were supposed to have a free trade agreement during Rishi Sunak's time, but that did not happen. And the new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, has met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the G20 summit. People are not following the G20 summit. Lots of things are happening there. And yesterday was where he said that in the beginning of 2025, we will seal up the deal. Now, this was something which was considered very positive last year, but that failed. But now that it has been renewed, and this time UK wants it more than us, so we will get a good deal, and that should augur well. So, and what happens is when the mood is bearish, you tend to miss these kind of things, and then you see these will play out. Another thing which people have missed is where the government has drawn down about 2 lakh crores from RBI, and that has gone into the infrastructure sector. So the numbers will begin to look good as December ends. So you are seeing they have got still about, I think, totally 11 lakh crores they had. I think they spent only 3, another 2.5, so 5.5, 6. So still they have got another 5 lakh crores to spend before March 31st. So from now onwards, you will see a lot of liquidity coming into the market. And yesterday, the finance minister joined issue with the RBI governor and said that you have to look at easing of interest rates. So that also will put pressure on the RBI to ease interest rates. A previous RBI governor Rangarajan said that. The chief economic advisor has said that. The previous 2 outgoing board members of RBI said that. So there has been pressure on RBI to reduce interest rates. It may not come as a surprise if in December they do something about it. So basically, the mood is somber. The mood is extraordinarily bearish. People are looking at 22 and 21. In my opinion, it will go up first to maybe 25 or maybe even 26, in which nobody is talking of. In fact, to talk about 24 itself is an anathema, whereas just about 8 weeks ago, people were talking of 30,000. So I still hold that we are in a bull market. This is a correction. And even if we are in a bear market, we are ripe for a sharp rally. Even in 2021, when there was the bear market from between October to 2022 June, when it fell in October and November, in December, the market went up by about 12%, coinciding with Pongal of 2022. I expect a similar thing right now, but I don't know whether it will go up 11.8% it went. But I think we will see a sharp rally, and the ground has been set with so many fundamental factors. Incidentally, in 2021, there were no fundamental factors. In fact, in November, the RBI started tightening. So here we are looking at loosening in this. So the enormous number of positives, which the market is not caring at, because the market was highly overbought, especially in the RDX stocks and mid caps and micro caps, and even in the large caps, some of the large caps. So while I'm not so bullish on many stocks, but I'm bullish on the Bank Nifty, PSU Bank, and stocks like Reliance, L&T, and auto stocks, which should do well. Because you must know that this quarter, November and December, the number of weddings are the highest ever on record. And every wedding, generally the girl gets a gift or the groom gets a gift. It could be an auto, it could be some capital goods like refrigerators, or it could be scooters, or if not a car. So you have consumption going to shoot up in this, and that will reflect in the January results. That I have no doubt. Now, market will take its own time. We cannot time it. We cannot decide the rate, at what rate it will turn down. But I'm fairly confident that these are the times when one should be looking to buy and not be bearish. Today, I'm planning to do a spaces session where I've titled it as Darna Mana Hai, where I'm through statistics, I will show that why this is as good a time to buy rather than buying on momentum. We should buy as value investors. Even as a trader, one can buy on decline, is what I think, and that's what I'm going to do. But whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you.